Pehlke back with another banger. I'm out here in Long Island, New York at Lacrosse Unlimited headquarters. We're gonna get a little tour, play a couple games with Connor Desimone. Let's get it going.
What's up, guys? Connor Desimone, just graduated from Johns Hopkins, now player on the Archers Lacrosse Club.
Rob Rimmer, creative director here at Lacrosse Unlimited. Hey guys, welcome to Lacrosse Unlimited. We're giving you a little bit of tour around our HQ today. This is our little lounge out area. We have our pro wall over here that features some of the best athletes in college lacrosse.
Chris Gray over here. Hey. Shout out CG, STX athlete, get him going a little bit. Aurora's an STX athlete now too. Shout out Aurora. Mel Smith, STX as well.
Here's our college and pro helmets up here. Over here, this is a great story. This is how we got the Gate brothers to come to the opening of our Hopkins store, which was our first location in 1990. And we had a handwritten letter that we wrote to the president of STX to get Paul and Gary Gate to come to our store. So that's a really cool little piece that we had from back in the day.
We got our Lacrosse Unlimited dog, little Ruby. She hangs out at the office every single day, and she's my dad's little minion whenever he comes to the office, so she's a good girl.
She gets to test out all the new products before everybody else. I say to everybody, we have $100 chew toys rolling around every day because they just chew on lacrosse heads every day. Started our first store in 1990. That was our original logo. 6 years later, we have 4 stores. We changed it up a little bit. Then 2000, this is a very famous logo, but not a lot of people realize this is Casey Powell from the Team USA poster. Here is just the silhouetted version. And then this one, my favorite, my little cuz right here, Connor Desimone.
Look familiar?
Wow, that's sick.
We actually have 46. We have another 4 open, so we'll get to like 50 before the end of the year. This is our e-commerce department. They produce and handle all the orders that come in and out. You might want to catch this. This is our break room. So we got Buck Hunter, NBA Jam, Pac-Man.
I'm Joe Madsen. This is Pete.
He's our reigning ping pong champ right now.
Joe, what do you do here?
I'm the media guy, video guy, do all the social media.
I told him he's my TikTok queen. He does a great job with our social media, and Pete handles a lot of our reporting and stuff like that. More on the boring side.
We got some pictures of our athletes, some Lacrosse Unlimited guys. My good buddy from Smithtown East, Gerard Arceri up here.
Hey, 631.
There you go. That was me back in the Under Armour All-American game in high school, rocking the 631 on the chin. Shout out to the Smithtown boys. Lyle Thompson, we gotta get some Blue Jay love. Obviously the Pops is a big Hopkins lacrosse fan now.
This is our team sales department, so they handle all of the uniforms, t-shirts, shorts, helmets, custom gloves. Everything is all kind of done through right here. Let's go, come on, we're going in the back.
Back here, we got a little string and dye room for the guys. Whenever you need a head or something strung up, you usually come back to these guys and they'll get it done. So when we come back here, we got Mia Khalifa, huge friend of the program in front of Lacrosse Unlimited, wearing all the gear, hanging out with the boys. So she's a big fan of Lacrosse Unlimited and loves hanging out with the guys. Shout out Big Toe Joe, our boy, Lacrosse Unlimited athlete. Here we got our string and dye room.
As you can see, we have a slew of pots running at all times, all different colors, varying from pinks, yellows, greens, all the way through. And these are our angle pots. So essentially for an angle dye, what we do is we drop it a little bit lower depending on the progression. So high, mid, low. We put it in the pot like such, set it, that'll create the angle.
All right, so we got the best stringer in Lacrosse Unlimited, Chaz. He does a ton of the sticks for the Desimone boys, my brother and myself. So we got Chaz right here.
How'd you become so good at stringing?
Just trial and error.
How do you like working in like the dye room over there with the guys?
It's sweet, you know, you got a nice group of guys. Get to just be boys all day, you know?
Over here we got our turf area where we test out the sticks that Chaz makes for us and get to play around a little bit with the guys.
This area over here is our unstrung stringing material. So any head that you're thinking that you want to test out or try, we have here. Let's get to some goodies over here. What do we got? What's this one, Pehlke?
The Stallion.
Dual.
Yeah, that's
three.
what Hoagie uses actually behind the camera. Yeah.
Hyper Power, I think this is a Chris Gray stick.
Yeah,
right?
Chris Gray. What do you use?
Stallion 900.
Come on this way. This is our whole warehouse pick and pack facility. So this is where all the orders are picked and packed and sent to the stores. This is my nephew Ryan, and him and Connor went to high school together.
Really? What's it like working with this cat?
This guy?
Yeah.
I just go the other way.
Yeah.
What? Over here, this is all of our handles. We do a lot of custom handles, limited edition handles with all the manufacturers. A lot of the handles that you see over here, you can only get here exclusively at Lacrosse Unlimited. Here's a perfect one that we just released, STX. You can see the UNLTD on there. That's if you see that mark, you know it's an LE handle by us. Boom, here's another.
That's sick.
Who doesn't love America?
These are all custom by you, right?
Yeah, so we create, design all
Once
these
again,
here.
folks, what does he not do?
Right? Please, tell me.
He's not Italian.
Yeah, he's not Italian.
Yeah, he's not Italian.
He's not Italian.
It's easy, you're not Italian.
I'm Irish. and I'm proud of it. So this is our production facility. So everything that you see here is all of our team stuff that's created for Miami University, Duke University, Virginia, Georgetown. We do a ton of their apparel, jerseys, custom helmets, gloves. It's all kind of done in this section. We have screen printing, embroidery, sublimation, and direct-to-garment printer, and we customize and produce everything here. Streamline everything, we send it directly to the customer, which really helps everybody out in the long run. This is back to our corporate office side. We have our creative and videographers here, our web department, inventory management. Our boy Ken, he runs our e-commerce department. This is Big Dad's office right here. So I got a lot of really cool stuff in this office that I've collected over the years. A lot of people may know who this guy is, Jeff Staple. Got those Nike SB Pigeon Dunks, which are very sought after sneakers. Got my high school helmet, some Under Armour All-American games here. Herkimer, where I went to college.
Who was probably the best dressed?
Who's drippy? Reggie. Reggie's drippy. Let's peep what he's wearing right now. Hey Reg, what's the fit check? Look at him. Did I not tell it? Did I tell it?
Shoes and then the shorts.
I said, who's the most drippiest person here? And I was like, Reggie. So this is our LE handle wall. So we produce, like I said before, a lot of limited edition handles with all the manufacturers. Staple, that was one of the famous footwear designers that we hooked up with and did a collab with. Maverick, these were pretty cool collabs with. Grateful Dead on a nice cool collab with ECD. We kind of always are pumping out limited edition handles all the time with all the manufacturers.
What's your favorite? I like this one a lot.
The Nike one?
Yeah.
So this one, this one's coming out soon too. The coolest one is probably this Grateful Dead one with the big bears on it and the tie-dye.
All right, so this is my little brother, Tyler Desimone.
What's up, guys?
Intern here at Lacrosse Unlimited.
And sponsored athlete.
I met Big Dog at Connor's game last week, rolled a pick.
Now you're gonna get to see Papa Joe, our fearless leader.
What's up, guys? How you doing? I'm a big Porsche guy. I love Porsches, so that's one of the little pictures there. I got a little one over here. So Caitlin Banks, who played at Virginia, Liam Banks' older sister, used to work for us in the store, and she painted that like 29 years ago. We had it forever. It's been literally, we transplanted it. Thing's been going for a pretty good long time here. Awesome little piece of memorabilia we've had forever. Yeah. And my brother calls me one day and he's like, hey, listen, don't get too excited because I'm very excitable. He's like, what do you think about opening a lacrosse store? I'm like, yeah, sounds great. Like I was in college, it was my senior year. I had just taken my GREs. I was gonna go to grad school. We just like coordinated plan. We went to Lax World in Maryland. We drove there for the first store we ever saw. So I'm like, this is awesome. We'll check it out. And we went there. It was like good experience, but my brother came from a really strong retail environment. Yeah. Great retail background. I worked there. I knew it. Next thing you know, we just opened our first store in Hopkins, New York, which is like 5 miles from my house. We operated our whole business out of there for like 10 years. So we had probably 5 stores. And then we were like, all right, we got to get a bigger place. And we just kept growing and growing and growing. And eventually we wound up here. We bought this place in February before COVID. Fortunately for COVID, we had a lot of time to build it out. Yeah. So we built it out and it is what it is today.
Just finished up a little HQ tour at Lax Unlimited. Shout out Papa Joe Desimone. Now we're gonna go to his old high school and play a couple Lax games. You ready?
Yep, Smithtown East High School. Let's go.
We made the Smithtown East. You guys know the drill. A couple games with Deso. Let's get it going.
Today, first competition, we're gonna be playing pig, but we're gonna call it lax. Everyone knows the rules. Let's go. First shot of the day, we're going top left through the hole.
Oh, first go. I'm matching that. Kid's not getting out. Woo! Match it.
Second shot of the day, top right through the hole.
The fans know it's coming. You know it's coming. You watch the videos, you know it's coming. Crossbar, baby. Oh, he tipped it. Let's go.
Let's go. It's gonna go top right. Simple top right.
I've seen a lot of similarities between Brendan O'Neill and Connor Desimone. And we're about to make it Mitchell Pehlke right here, top right.
L on the board.
Kid's got L.
Top left through the hole from this spot. Let's go.
This could be a sweep here. LA! All right, let's see it.
I'm going crossbar from 10 yards. Put him away with his own shot.
This could be the quickest game on Mitchell Pehlke YouTube ever.
With your own shot.
The kid wins. The kid wins. Look at the palms. How much is that a difference? Obviously in PLL you can do that. College you can't. You think that's a big difference?
I like it because I get to feel the stick a little bit more, kind of get a good grip when I'm shooting and snap my wrist a little bit.
I love it. The kid's back in his old high school. He sweeped me LAX to nothing, so he wins. We're going on to the second competition, Goalie Wars. You guys know how it's done. Let's get into it.
Yep. Shout out Ian Cramp. Shout out Jacob Angelis. Hitting the frog.
Bing bang. How many is my score, you think?
Out of 10, I think he's got 2 or 3.
I'm getting at least over 50%.
I think you gotta go low.
I like it. I like it. Oh, he's there! Oh no! They're down it. Oh, the pipe! Come on! No! Yes.
2 for 9.
Lock it in. 3 for for 10, not a good showing. I got nothing to say after that performance. How'd you feel in cage?
Pretty close. You said 2 for 10.
3 for 10?
3 for 10.
Josh Kirsten taught me everything I know.
He's fresh off training camp, but your boy's still working out in the summer.
Got first one, twister, bottom right. Not getting fancy, I'm just gonna put him away. 2 for 4.
2 for 4. You got 2 shots to win here.
Struck low all day. I'm gonna go back to the fundamentals. He's baiting me.
For overtime here.
Baiting me to the far side, threw a little fake back.
Gotta give it to him now. 4 for 10, 3 for 10, just beat me. That's 2 L's for your boy today. We got one more competition. I gotta come out here with a W. We're going nothing but net. Show you guys how to play. And it's gotta hit the net before it goes in the cage. You guys know the rules starting at 5 yards. 10 yards. 15 yards. You guys haven't already. Follow the one and only Connor Desimone on Instagram. What is it?
Connor Deso.
Are you single?
I am, yeah.
Ladies, hit him in the DM. Let's go. We're going 20 yards here. We're going 25. 25, number 1 in your heart. Shout out Kevin Pehlke. Oh!
He matches it.
Here we are, folks. Kid hasn't seen this rage in a bit. 30 yards. Oh, just missed it.
He's going 0 for 3 on the day in game. I'm putting him away right here.
Oh, he made it!
0 for 3, let's go.
We're gonna finish it off at his house, get a little house tour, finish up the Q&A. You ready?
Yes, that's good.
Let's do it. This is an SCX sponsored video. Connor's got a little giveaway for us.
We got a game use head that I used out at Hopkins. Custom Lacrosse Unlimited STX fiber shaft. All you gotta do is like this video, follow STX Lacrosse and Lacrosse Unlimited, and comment when you're done.
You don't got that Virginia son, let me tell you that.
What's up guys, Connor Desimone, welcome to my house. This is our great room where our family hangs out sometimes. We got our shark that we caught up there when we were down in Miami. Got the replica shark. Come over here, we got my room. Got some jerseys from the All-American game, same thing with the helmet.
What was it like playing in that game? Obviously that's probably one of the most prestigious things in somebody's lacrosse career.
It was an awesome experience and it's very humbling just getting to play with all those guys and future teammates. Really thankful that I kind of got that opportunity.
Yeah.
FCA jersey from when I played out in Lake Placid. We got Chris Gray right here, Nakai right here, Kobe Smith, Keo, Lachardi.
You catch this guy? What is this guy?
Yeah, this is the same trip. When we went to Miami, we caught a barracuda, my brothers and I. So every fish that we caught that trip, my dad got replicated and they've been kind of hanging up all over the walls and all over the house in random spots. And then we got a few Hopkins helmets over here. Joel Tinney's helmet he left at my house a few years ago. Got the Nag J, sophomore year, freshman year, and then the Big Ten playoffs. Cascade made custom chrome helmets for us that year.
Which one's your favorite?
I gotta go with the Nag J. The cartoon
that's my
J is
favorite.
definitely the best.
You got 2 more over here. Hobie's favorite up top. Which ones you guys use this year?
We used both those this year.
both?
So right here is actually my most prestigious accomplishment to date is my high school dodgeball tournament championship.
that.
Got it all framed, hanging above the bedroom. So my dad comes in the other day. He's like, oh, I think it would be a good idea if we hung up the Hopkins thing above your bedroom.
Yeah,
and I was like,
no,
absolutely not. We got the dodgeball tournament.
What do we got the TV going on? What's kind of the go-to?
Right now, watching a lot of Stranger Things, Obi-Wan Kenobi on Disney Plus.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Love Star Wars.
I like that.
When we were in high school, my brothers and I were like begging my dad to put some indoor facility type thing in the basement so we can kind of play lacrosse during the winter and kind of keep working out and doing all the thing. And after like a few years since we've been here, we were just begging and begging and nonstop begging. He finally ended up kind of budging and making the indoor facility. We were down here every night just kind of hanging out. Like we would go from like before dinner down here, have dinner, and then end up down here after. Just like not even playing like real lacrosse, playing like mini lacrosse with each other. Yeah, just like
I love that.
kind of like just fiddling with the sticks, not even like going too hard.
Yeah. Coming over here, we got the turf, obviously the net. Talk about the turtles a little bit.
Yeah, so it was a club program that my older brother initially started, and it was a very prestigious team.
Yeah.
And then my grade kind of had a similar situation where we had a bunch of Long Island guys that were playing really well together and had a certain type of chemistry. So we ended up making the Turtles club program, played together from like 6th grade to senior year of high school. We got this one from the Thompsons. They put a little hole in their wood right there to try to throw the ball through, and if you can't get it through, it kind of comes back. You sit here for a few hours trying to get like the perfect pass to the bounce back. So we've definitely spent a few hours on this wall just having some fun. We got the backyard out here, obviously the pool and the water and the cliff for some fun with the fellas a little bit. So this is the Long Island Sound. It's an 11-mile body of water to get to Connecticut right across the way. So sometimes we'll take the boat across, have dinner in Connecticut and fly back, or pick up some buddies like Evan's and Epstein live in Connecticut now. I gotta give a shout out to my buddy Luke Eschbach, the only person ever to fall off the cliff. Fell off the cliff right here, was up to his chest in sand when he came back down. It fell all the way to the bottom.
Oh my God, dude. To cap off the video, we're gonna finish with a little Q&A. Are you ready?
Yeah.
First question, what was it like growing up in the Desimone household?
It was a lot of fights.
Really?
A lot of anger.
You and the bros?
A lot of fights. Growing up with 2 other brothers, hands were getting thrown all the time, and it was reckless, to say the least.
When do you think you started playing lacrosse? Do you remember?
Kindergarten. My dad just helped put together the town team for
Okay.
Smithtown,
Yeah.
so got me and all of my kindergarten buddies to play some lacrosse and gave us some Lacrosse Unlimited gear to start us off.
What was your favorite lacrosse player growing up?
Gotta go Paul Rabel.
Really?
Yeah, loved Hopkins growing up, watching Paul Rabel, Final Four, national championships. It was like a dream come true when I committed there.
Being up here in Long Island, a hotbed for lacrosse, what was the recruiting process like for you?
We would head down to Maryland a ton with the Turtles. We were getting recruited pretty heavily, and 8th and 9th grade was a crazy time for us, and as crazy as it sounds, and I committed my freshman year October to Hopkins, so it was an exciting time with Coach Petramala.
If you could have one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Chicken parm from Sammy's.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Favorite place to travel to in the summer?
Montauk, for sure.
Sweet.
Yeah,
You guys
man.
go out there a lot with the family?
Yeah, my family goes out there, my buddies go out there for day trips, so a lot of us have some houses and some places to stay, so we all bunk up.
Iced coffee or hot coffee?
Iced coffee.
Low or high socks?
Mid, I guess?
Yeah, mid-size.
Yeah.
Your time at Hopkins, you obviously took the 5th year there, so you were there for 5 years. How was that?
It was great. You know, the locker room's great, the guys are awesome, and I think because of the situation and how hard it is academically, our locker room bonded so well, and the guys were so close to each other because we had to be to kind of get through the academic rigor. I loved every second of it. I really appreciate the guys and all the leadership that I've had. I would definitely recommend the experience to anyone because it's the hotbed of lacrosse.
Yeah, it is, it is. Who are the top 3 frog hitters on the Hopkins lacrosse team?
Cramp,
Cramps one,
Grimes,
Grimes,
Revens.
Revens. Obviously, being an STX athlete, we alluded to this earlier in the video, but what type of moment was like that for you when you kind of got that call to be an STX athlete?
It was like a dream come true, really. Growing up playing with STX and using their apparel and equipment and being able to kind of represent myself and STX in the way that I can was an awesome experience for me, and I'm forever grateful.
Your pops, Joe Desimone, started Lacrosse Unlimited. What was that like growing up with a dad that had a huge kind of hand and foot in the lacrosse scene?
There was no option to play baseball.
Yeah,
Ever.
I had the same thing.
I never picked up a baseball bat. I've never worn a glove before.
Yeah.
I haven't even thrown a baseball till high school. It was
Yeah.
the craziest things. But it was awesome, you know, being around like some of the best players in the world. Everyone that he was associated with and kind of helped make lacrosse what it is was a blessing in disguise, really.
Recently, getting the call to get picked up by the Archers, playing pro lacrosse, what was that for you?
That was like everything to me. Life has like come full circle
Yeah.
because my dad, who coached Long Island Lizards for a few years,
Oh, did he? I didn't even know that.
when the MLL was like just kind of starting, he coached the Lizards and has 2 championship rings with them. And then when his son gets picked up by the Premier Lacrosse League, it's
Yeah.
like his life has come full circle. I have a picture with the trophy
Really?
in the MLL, and now I have an opportunity to play for the PLL. It's been everything to me and my family, so it's been a great
I love
experience.
that. Top 3 Hopkins lacrosse players of all time.
Del Dressel, Terry Reardon, Paul Rabel.
Who's more of a Frank Sinatra fan, Mitchell Pehlke or Chris Gray?
Mitchell Pehlke, 100%. Chris Gray was so pissed when he has
So we'll flashback it here.
the sound machine.
We're on STX weekend back in December, and we all get paired. Who you were room with? You were Tucker.
I was with nobody. I was in Baltimore because I stayed at my house.
Oh, that's right. He was at Hopkins,
Yeah.
and I was staying with Chris Gray in our room in some Hilton. I remember the AC was broken. It was like 90 degrees, and I need white noise. You guys know this, but like my phone didn't have white noise at the time. I forgot my laptop, my iPad, so I had to play like Frank Sinatra to help me go to sleep. Long story short, it's like an inside joke. When we move on to the last question, are you a pineapple on pizza person?
I am.
No
I
way!
know. I blew the whole thing, but I am.
You and McCabe Millen.
Actually,
There's only 2 guys
oh
who
my
said
gosh,
yes.
That's interesting. I am though. I like it. Yeah, it's not bad.
That's gonna close out the video. Please hit that subscribe button. Let's try to get to 40,000 subscribers. Follow Connor on Instagram.
Connor Deso.
Let's get him to 10,000 followers. Drop a like. Let's try to break 1,000 likes. And thanks for doing this, man.
Yeah, of course. Appreciate it.
Deuces.